Sam from Manfa's Makes and
Moose Mike.
So welcome back to all our returners and hi to any newbies. It's so great to have you here. Please do stick around a while, and if you like what you see, give us a thumbie. They are free. So you should be watching this on Thursday, and every Thursday here at Manfa's Makes it is time for
Tile of the Week! Thursday!
and he could be very enthusiastic about it this week because he has a day off. We are filming in the middle of the day because all the kids are at school.
Hence
Yay!
no work here.
I had a day off too, so it's been rather lovely.
The dog's joining in.
He is, bless him. He always likes an opportunity to sing. Anyway, so Tile of the Week Thursday. For any newbies that have not yet seen this segment, it is a weekly segment here on the channel. We have a complete playlist. I will link that down below for you if you would like to see previous episodes. Now, a lot of people like to do that, especially newbies, because there are several from the past that Mike and I did not enjoy at all. And for some bizarre reason, people are morbidly entertained at someone else's suffering. And I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it, so no judgment. You go for it. You go back and see our frustration and dislike for some of these things. There are two designers in particular we really didn't like. Anywho, so I, in typical true Manfa fashion, have forgotten what tile we're on. It's 67, and I checked by my emails because the gorgeous Josephine emails me a picture of her tile every week. So, side note before we get stuck into the details, after you have watched this video, please head over to my community tab. That is where I post a picture of Mike and I's tiles because our camera is rubbish at accurate colours. And we showcase Josephine's gorgeously beautiful, skilled work of tile. And we sometimes get submissions from Tracy as well. And she has only recently jumped on. So please head on over there. Check out the true colours of our tiles and give support to the two lovely ladies that are joining in who don't have a channel of their own with content, and I feel so honoured that they allow me to share their beautiful work with you all because they don't have to, guys. It's awesome. So, Tile of the Week Thursday, what is it? Well, in July of 2022, that's right, not this July just gone, the July before.
It's been so long.
I received this book in Happy Mail from a wonderful friend of mine off my Amazon wish list. It is 100 Crochet Tiles, edited by Sarah Callard, and I, without thinking, to the whole multiverse known as YouTube, said I was going to make all 100 tiles one a week until it was done. Now, there have been a couple of periods of time where we have had a little mini break from the tiles, and I believe that is around like Christmas time. You know, family comes first, don't want to stress ourselves out with, you know, regular segments and things. But we have, apart from those couple of mini breaks, have been doing this every single week. And like I just said, we are on tile 67, guys, which means there are only 33 left. But I didn't do the maths when I made that promise to YouTube land. I didn't realise that it would take the best part of 2 years to complete. But we're doing it. We're on it, we're doing it, and we're coasting towards the finish line. So
around about July, August of 2024, we should be done.
Yes, definitely, because we do plan to take a couple of weeks off this year for Christmas also. So yes, there has been a plethora of designers we have experienced in this book. There have been many different techniques that Mike and I have had to wrap our heads around. We are currently in the mosaic technique section. We have the tile that we're going to show you today and next week's tile, and that will be it for mosaic because then we will be venturing into the world of tapestry crochet. So couple more mosaics and then we're on to the next little bit, and then I believe after tapestry we go into the more unusual shapes. No, they're not all square, for example, but we will get to that when we get to it. We have been chugging along, plugging away, and there are others who have joined in along the way as well. If on your YouTube homepage, you put in that search bar hashtag Tile of the Week Thursday. Anyone that has used that hashtag, whether it be a post or a video, they will pop up for you to explore. Some of them started from the very beginning and dropped off. Some of them joined in halfway and are still with us. Some of them have joined in at various points and have had to have a hiatus for other commitments that have come up along the way. It was never meant as a crochet along anyway. So anyone that joined in at any point, we applaud you, we love you, we appreciate you, because this is something that I committed to. Mike jumped on board and nearly quit a couple of times, not gonna lie, to support me, because this is actually your guys watching's favourite segment of the whole of all the different variety of content I put out. This is the most successful every week. So when we felt like giving up, we think we can't, because you guys love it so much, and I'm a stubborn old boot. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something. I am seeing it through to the bitter end, and I do believe there is only one or two that we haven't actually completed. We gave up. The rest of them have been completely completed. So
yeah, I think there was one that I tried twice. Couldn't do it.
No, they were the moss stitch corner to corner thingies.
They were horrendous.
And I think there was another one that I just
There was another one where I just went, nope.
Yeah, there was another one that I thought buggery to it. I'm not stressing myself over it, and I gave up halfway through. But other than that, the majority of the 67 tiles have been done in their entirety. And also, something you may not know, we have no plans for any of these tiles. We never did. We only did it because Manfa was stupid and didn't think before she spoke, got herself into this, and then was like, well, what am I going to do with them? I had zero interest in putting them together for a blanket, for example. I had no interest of converting them into cushion covers or bags or any of the other things that you can do with these tiles. I was literally just doing it for a video every Thursday, and that's just me being completely transparent and honest. So along the way, we have offered these tiles out to you folks watching. If you folks watching want tiles, then let us know and we can sort something out. I have a little stack of the tiles we did before the mosaic started that nobody ever claimed, so we'll revisit them at some point. This week's tile that we are showing today, nobody has claimed that one yet. Nobody jumped on it. So if you see what we hold up today and go, oh, I want that, the first person to email me, it is first come, first serve. You want it, you can have it. But bear in mind, we probably won't be sending them out until after Christmas. Maybe. Who knows? Big question mark. Just putting that out there so that you're not expecting them like within a week, because Christmas, money, expensive. So if you like the look of this one, let me know, email me, I'll put your name on the list, it will go to you. And when we show what's coming up next week, if you fancy a little bit of that one, again, email me. The first person to email will be the one that gets it. But there are plenty more tiles to come. We have 33 to go, and there will be new techniques coming up. So if mosaic isn't your aesthetic, isn't your bag, you don't really like it, the camera's frozen and it's back. That was really weird. I hope there is no issue with this video, because I do not edit. So apologies.
And we went...
Yeah. So apologies. But if mosaic isn't the aesthetic you're looking for, just bear in mind when we show them every week, you want to email me, you're on the list. Okay? We'll leave it at that. So, tile 67. I finally got around to what I need to show you. Sorry. My name's Manfa. I waffle. Nice to meet you. You'll get used to it. This week was Offset Squares. The designer was Carol Ibbotson. She has done the last... lost count how many. She recommended an Aran weight, which is a medium worsted 4, 2 colours, and she recommended a 3.5mm hook. We both did 2 colours. I did not use a 3.5mm hook. I used a 4.5mm dots.
I used a 5.5mm clover.
There we go. And we still haven't managed to get them the same size, but they're closer than they normally are.
They are.
So
I did use Aran.
We both used the 4 weight. Yeah, we did. So this one is again inset mosaic. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with mosaic, I'll just briefly explain. Overlay mosaic is where you work into the back loops of your stitches, leaving the front loop open and live so that when you do your drop down doubles, as I call them, you have that front loop to pick up and put that double crochet into that loop that has been left for you to use. You're going over the work you have done. Overlay. That's the easiest way to understand. Inset mosaic, which is what these are, is where you chain and skip stitches in your rows or in your rounds, and then when you're doing your drop down doubles, as I call them, you go into the gaps, you go into the skipped stitches, and you're inserting them, you are insetting them into the holes that you have left. So overlay over your work, insert into your work, and that's the easiest way that I have found to try and describe the two different ways of mosaic. I hope that helps. If not, I'm sorry to confuse you further, but this is inset mosaic, and it's not Mike and I's favourite. We prefer overlay. We really do prefer overlay, but I must say, inset backwards and forwards in rows, Manfa loves more than in rounds. I want to do rows. I don't want to do rounds. I have decided that mosaic in rows for me is much easier and enjoyable than in the round. I can do it, but I don't enjoy it. It's one of them, guys. So rows for Manfa. Anyway, I didn't have much trouble with this one, I don't think. I'm trying to remember. We both did it independently of each other. We did not do it together this time because Mike had to finish last week's and do this week's, so he literally just busted them out one after the other, and I don't think I had an issue. The only thing that I struggled with was seeing how the pattern was playing out, because you get to about halfway through the tile and you look at it and you go, that can't be right, I can't see the pattern that's supposed to be there, but it's there, it worked. I didn't even attempt to read the chart because I didn't like the chart last week, so I thought, nah, not even going to give myself the headache. This one was 46 rows again, backwards and forwards, and there were no mistakes in this one that I found. Other people that are doing it may have a differing opinion, but for me, I didn't find any glaringly obvious mistakes this time, so it was manageable. I can't say I hated it and I can't say I loved it. It was okay. I did it. It didn't take me very long. I did it in one sitting.
Me too.
It was alright. Even Mike said this one wasn't too bad, and it worked up quicker than last week's as well.
Yeah.
I think because it's a simpler design. So what is it supposed to look like? It is supposed to look like this. And Mike, have you got any comments to add?
The only thing I'm finding with inset is I can't get the lines dead straight.
No, me neither. They kind of lean.
Hmm.
But that is a technique. When you do drop down doubles to rows, 2 rows below, they are going to slightly...
Yeah, but I mean, they offset each other. I don't know why, but you'll see in a minute. But other than that, I used the chart. I didn't use the written pattern at all.
Mike is finding with mosaic he gets on better with the charts, and that is an awesome skill to have, because actually you should be able to pick up any mosaic chart now and be able to do it.
Yeah.
So it's very commendable. I have used mosaic charts, but none like this woman has made. I do not understand her method of this chart at all. It's not Manfa friendly, but it's Mike friendly, and that just proves how different people are in their craft. What works for one may not work for the other. Therefore, the beauty of this book, having both the written instruction and the chart, means that we can both do it in our own way, and we're not forced to use a method that we struggle with, that we're tearing our hair out. And if, like, Mike can use the chart, if I've got a query, I'll go, babe, in row 31, where am I putting that drop down double? He'll just reference the chart and he'll go 7 stitches along, babe. And I'm like, cool, cheers, thanks for that. Do you know what I mean? Like, so between us, we can figure it out. Or if the chart isn't particularly clear for Mike, which it has been, I'm just saying for instance, he can say, what does it say in row 12? Where am I supposed to be going with my drop down? And I can go, you're after your 7 singles or whatever it is. And he'd be like, cheers, babe. So we can kind of bat off each other, but we've both got a method that works for us. And it appears to be the complete opposite method. But that's fine. That is okay. And it just adds to both of our skill set, because like I've just said, if I can't figure it out, Mike will be able to help. And if Mike can't figure it out, I will be able to help. We're just using different tools and different methods. So, you want to show him yours?
Ta-da! There it is.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look too bad on the camera, but this line that goes right down, this blue line.
Do you know what?
You can see it's...
Most of the mosaics that we have done over the past few weeks, people have even said in the comments they're like optical illusions. When they're right in front of your face, you may not see it, but when you look at it through a camera lens at a slight distance, it becomes clearer, and you can also see other things. You remember with the rainbows and the triangles in last week's?
Yeah.
And that is the beauty of mosaic, guys. Honestly, all that is in here are chains, single crochets and double crochets. If you can do those 3 basic stitches, you can do mosaic. Don't look at all this complicatedness and go, I would never be able to do it. You can. I promise you, you can. You were intimidated, weren't you? When I said we're going into mosaic, you went, I don't know about that. I said, you can do it. You can do singles, you can do doubles, you can do chains.
I'm thankful for the book easing me in with overlay.
Yeah.
Because that was really, I just went, poof, I know how to do that. And when we were doing it, I was like, I know where it's going. I don't even need to see the pattern because I knew where it was going.
With overlay, you literally took to it like a duck to water. Like every other crochet that he's done. Don't get me wrong, he loves making his hugs. And because he actually found that he enjoyed the hugs more than amigurumi, for example. So he has tried various different things and he's finding his niches. Now he loves making his hugs. But when we started these overlay that he was a bit in trepidation about to begin with, he literally just went poof straight up into space. Like you said, didn't even really need to look at the pattern, just looked at the picture and went, well, that needs to go there and that needs to go there, and boom, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, I've got my tile. And I'm there going, I've forgotten what I'm doing. Because I love mosaic, but it's not my most favourite. I have an itch to scratch crochet. My itch to scratch crochet is amigurumi. Mike's is apparently overlay mosaic or hugs at the moment. But there are other things he is yet to try, so that may change. There are other things I'm yet to try, so mine might change. Again, the beauty of different people doing the same craft. We all like different things, and that is okay. It really is. What suits one may not suit the other. So Mike did his in navy blue and white. I did mine in navy blue and light blue. So there we go.
And they both turned out pretty good.
Because you see, when I'm looking at this, can you see that
wave? Yeah. When you look at it on the table,
you can't see that optical illusion when it's in front of you. It almost actually, look at it, babe, it looks like a star. 3 points on the left and 3 points on the right.
Yeah.
Down the sides of the middle squares.
Which is what this bit is.
Yeah.
On the chart.
Yeah, but I can't show him the chart because copyright.
I know.
But
yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
So these have not been claimed. If you want these, the first to email me will be the first to get them, okay?
And I think they would both go quite well together, actually, this week.
They would.
Especially back to back.
They're not quite the same size.
They're not quite the same, but they're close. This is the closest we've ever been.
Yeah, it's the closest we've been. And I'm 4.5 and he's 5.5, so that tells you something.
And to be fair...
But If you added a border, a single crochet to mine, or just blocked mine and stretched mine a smidgy bit, you would get them to fit.
That's the difference. You see the corner there on this side? That's it.
So.
And there's a little bit at the top. But
yeah. So not a lot. A little bit of stretching of mine, and you would be able to get them the same
back to back.
size.
You got blue, reverse to white.
There you go. So if you want them, email me. I'll put your name on the list, and I'll get them to you as soon as my bank balance allows. Ooh. So that was 67. So 67 all round wasn't that bad. It was all right. Now next week is called Grecian. This one is Sarah Shrimpton, and do you know what? I didn't clock that. Now it makes an awful lot of sense, because this pattern is written in a completely different way to Carol Ibbotson. And again, I didn't look at the chart, so I can't help you with the chart, Mike. Grecian by Sarah Shrimpton. She recommends an Aran or worsted weight yarn, and she recommends 2 colours. She recommends a 4mm hook, whereas old Carol, she recommended a 3.5. So there you go, different designer, different opinion. And Sarah Shrimpton is a very well-known crocheter in the crochet world. So I have already made this tile. No, I am not showing you this week. It will stay in the bag until next week. I wanted to get a head start so I could work on crochet that I really just wanted to get done instead. And this one's only 24 rows and 2 border rows. So it was nice, quick, easy, but I'm not going to tell you too much because I'm not supposed to have done it. Again, inset mosaic in rows. But much smaller, much simpler, and I love the way that Sarah writes this pattern. It ticks all of Manfa's boxes. It makes sense. There is no mistakes. And guys who are joining in, if you are watching it, I'm telling you, you find any problem with this Grecian tile, I need to be worried about what I am not spotting, and the fact that I can still produce something with mistakes in there. Because by rights I shouldn't be able to, right? But like I said, I'm going to save that for next week. But yes, I am an overachiever this week. I've already done it. Mike is planning to do it very soon as well. So we can both have just a few, don't have to stress about getting tile of the week done days. Because we work so hard to get this out for you every week, guys. And there are some weeks in our life, off camera, where the last thing we want to be doing is thinking of tile of the week, because we are trying to do parenting, adulting, work commitments, family commitments, you know, after school clubs, and being mum and dad taxi for older children that want to go out every night of the week. And just with my job, it's 7 days a week. I don't get weekends off. Mike does, because it's Monday to Friday, but he does many more hours than what I do. So between us, there is always someone at work. There is always someone missing. We are hardly here together as a team for very long. So there are some weeks where we're like, it's Tuesday and we haven't even thought about tile of the week, and we need to film it Wednesday, ready for Thursday. So we've got one night to get it done, and we are literally sat there like, come on, we got to get it done. No. This week I've gone, no more. We are going to get a head start. And also, it gives me a little bit longer to mentally prepare for tapestry crochet. Not going to lie. Because that's what's coming after Grecian. Okay?
We're going to have to do the first one together on that one, I believe.
For sure, because when I left you to do the first inset on your own, it was a disaster.
Yes.
So, or inset rows, not inset round. You got inset round, but inset rows threw you for a loop a little bit. So no, I am not going to leave you out to sea on tapestry. I promise we'll do it together.
Because I can get inset row now. So.
Yeah. But the reason for Mike being home during the day is he has got 13 days off of work. So he now has a lot more free time, especially when I'm at work and the kids are at school. And that's going to happen for most of the days that he is off. So you guys need to hold him accountable for getting more crochet done now. You've got no excuse. And yes, I'm calling you out on a video. Anyway, I'm playing. But because I've already got a head start, and because Mike is planning to get that head start with me within the next couple of days, maybe when we should have
finished something else.
Yeah, But when we should have been working on next week's, but it's already done, maybe we can have a head start on tapestry in case we come across struggles or we're not quite understanding. So again, we're not back to, I don't get it, I can't do it, and it's got to be filmed in a day's time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just trying to be proactive, but we are always transparent and honest. I could have just gone, next week's is this one. Now you know what to expect. See you next week. And be sat here all smug. I've already done it, but I'm not telling you. But no, I am always honest. I wanted mentally and emotionally to have a head start so I'm not stressing and panicking. And I'm telling you that because sharing's caring. And I know for a fact that a lot of you watching and a lot of other content creators get to the stage sometimes with regular segments on their show, not their show, their channel, that put them under unnecessary mental strain, and nobody should be put in that position. So I'm being proactive and stopping that before it happens, and it's okay for you guys to walk away and put something down as well. Don't struggle through it because you feel you have to, because you're going to let somebody down. Give yourself enough time, enough preparation, and think about it. If it's something you haven't yet tackled, haven't yet tried, it's brand new, or it's too much of a complex thing that you are making for that moment in time, go to something mindless. Put it away, go to something mindless, still enjoy your craft, but you're not stressing about it. Go back to the other thing when you feel that you are in a better position to do so. Because he knows all about it. He has mantras and professes to quit. So
Haven't done that for a while.
no, but
Tapestry might bring that back.
you don't know, you might like it. Essentially, tapestry is using different colours and it's colour work, but you're carrying the yarn with you, and we've kind of touched on that with other techniques, so hopefully it won't be that much of a pig, but we don't know. We will see. But before we even get there, he needs to catch up to me and get Grecian done. Again.
I will.
That's next week's tile 68. Okay, that is what is coming. Remember, go check out my community tab. Give Josephine and Tracy some love if they have given me submissions. Josephine definitely has. And come back here tomorrow for
Crochet Catch Up Friday,
where we tell you about all the other crochet we have managed to get done this week. A couple of other little bits of admin. Christmas card exchange. If you would like to receive a Christmas card from me and Mike, time is starting to run out because I'm very conscious that I need to get especially the overseas ones posted so that they get to you well before Christmas happens. If you have not yet emailed me telling me you want a Christmas card, I am going to assume you don't want a card this year. There are several people that joined in last year that have not emailed me. I need an email, or the guys that I speak to in a different format that is not email, message me and tell me. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're not fussed this year. Okay? I need some kind of communication that we're doing an exchange, please. Otherwise, I would feel awful that a card comes from you and I haven't bothered. Don't do that to Manfa. She would feel like the poopiest person in the world. Please, if you want a Christmas card, get in contact with me somehow so I can put you on the list. Please and thank you. What other admin did I have to tell you? I'm just going to throw this in because why not? Two of my friends, and it's the two that are in the forefront of my mind. There may be other things going on by other people, and if there are, again, message me and I'll put it in another video for people. Two of my friends, one of which I actually call my Yarny sister, are having amazing giveaways on their channel right now. Do not go over and subscribe just because you want to win a giveaway, but do go over, check out their channel, and if you like who they are, or if you are already subscribed and you didn't see the giveaway video, go back and check it out. So we have got Nova Gnome Creations. She hit her 4K subscribers. Woo-hoo! So excited for you, Nova, and very well deserved. She works so incredibly hard on her channel. I'm not going to go into a half an hour long gush of how much I love her. She knows it. I've told her several thousand times and she's like, quit it already. So Nova Gnome Creations hit 4K subscribers and she's got a giveaway going on. So go over, check Nova out, give her your love properly, and then get in with a little cheeky entry into a giveaway. And then my other lovely person that I'm going to mention is my Yarny sister, Queen's Crafts by Bridget. She has a giveaway. When she hits 1.5, she's not quite there, but when she gets to 1.5, which I'm sure won't take very long at all, she also has an awesome giveaway going on. So go and bump her subscriber numbers, tell all your friends about her, get her to that milestone, and she will also do an awesome giveaway. I'm not going to tell you what it includes. I'm not telling you what they're giving you. You've got to go over and let them tell you. That's the whole point. So go over to my 2 gorgeously beautiful, amazing friends and Yarny family. Give them some support. Enter their giveaway. Join in on the fun and get them to their next goals or milestones, whatever. We're all about sharing the Yarny love. So go and check out Queen's Crafts by Bridget and Nova Gnome Creations. I will link them in my description box for your ease of finding them. Our tile playlist will be down below. We will be back tomorrow for crochet catch up. But until then,
stay safe.
Be kind.
Look after one another.
Get some good quality time in with your loved ones.
Get some good quality crafting time in.
We will see you in the next one.
Around the YouTube streets.
Bye guys. Love you
Bye.
loads.